Many seniors find that despite a healthy diet and regular movement, their legs feel heavy, their joints ache, and climbing stairs becomes a mountain. Clinical research suggests this isn't an inevitable part of the aging process, but a specific cellular famine known as silent muscle collapse. This graph tracks the body's production of myogenic repair factors, the proteins essential for rebuilding tissue. Once we pass 60, production plummets by 99%. This crash means everyday microtears are no longer fixed. The biological construction crew has effectively shut down. Clinical evidence from the University of Tokyo demonstrates this repair mechanism is merely dormant. It is waiting for a specific chemical signal to resume work. This sensation of weakness signals a physiological supply chain failure, effectively starving the lower body of the raw materials required for repair. Reversing this collapse requires identifying a metabolic mismatch, the phenomenon where foods that support a young body actively degrade senior mobility. Pineapples and grapes are frequent offenders, introducing a concentrated fructose load that older bodies cannot process efficiently. When excess sugar molecules bind to proteins in the bloodstream, they form advanced glycation end products, or AGEs. These compounds attack the collagen fibers in our joints, stiffening the cartilage that keeps the knees and ankles flexible. The fructose in grapes converts directly into uric acid in the liver. These microscopic sandpaper-like crystals accumulate in the joint fluid, causing the grinding sensation and morning stiffness many attribute to simple fatigue. Bananas and watermelon present a structural threat because of how quickly their starches convert to sugar. The resulting insulin spike forces the body to retain sodium and water. This fluid collects in the ankles and calves, resulting in the physical sensation of heavy legs that makes movement feel like wading through water. These specific fruits facilitate the structural collapse of the lower body, actively stiffening the biological infrastructure required to stay mobile. The success of protein intake depends entirely on whether the muscle cell can physically absorb it. As we age, our muscle cell membranes undergo rigidification, a state known as anabolic resistance. Nutrients and insulin physically bounce off these hardened walls, rather than entering the tissue to fuel repair. Researchers at the University of Barcelona followed seniors over 5 years and found undeniable evidence that those who consumed sardines had significantly higher muscle retention. The specific profile of omega-3s in sardines, EPA and DHA, physically replaces the rigid fat in the cell wall. This softens the membrane, allowing insulin receptors to function and nutrients to pass into the muscle once again. Restoring membrane permeability is the first step toward mobility, ensuring the food we eat can actually penetrate the muscle cell. Data from the University of Illinois has upended the villainization of whole eggs, showing they play a vital role in muscle protein synthesis. Muscle growth is regulated by the mTOR pathway. Activating this pathway requires a massive surge of the amino acid leucine, which is found in high concentrations within the egg yolk. The yolk also provides choline, a precursor to the neurotransmitters that bridge the gap between the brain and the legs, including the speed and clarity of every step. Black beans provide the arginine needed to produce nitric oxide. This expands the vascular highways, ensuring oxygen and nutrients can reach the deep tissues of the cuffs. To protect the mitochondria, the batteries inside each cell, wild-caught salmon provides astaxanthin. This antioxidant neutralizes free radicals directly at the source of energy production, preventing the machinery from burning out. By reactivating the mTOR pathway and clearing vascular flow, these targeted foods re-engineer the body's internal delivery and repair network. The most dangerous window for seeing your leg strength is the first 30 minutes after waking, when the body is in a catabolic or muscle-destroying state. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach spikes cortisol, a hormone that accelerates the breakdown of leg muscle to maintain other physiological functions. To protect your legs, you must adopt the Add First protocol, consuming high leucine proteins within 30 minutes of waking. This precise timing interrupts the breakdown cycle, signaling the leg muscles to transition back into an anabolic state of growth and repair. A heavy, weak gait is a biological signal of a stalled repair engine. Targeted nutritional timing provides the specific input needed to resume that repair and maintain long-term independence.